Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at this here, guys. In example 3, we have Archimedes is making waves as he showers in his bath. H of t models the height in centimeters of the water as a function of time in seconds. So if we take a look at the graph here, guys, we have in this case the y-axis, which is h of t representing the height in centimeters, and t in this case represents the x-axis representing the seconds as, you know, the waves go by. So let's go ahead and take a look at our graph here, guys. So we could see in this case that there's a starting point at about 30 centimeters. From there, there's a decrease at 2 seconds, reaching about 18. And then from 2 seconds to 6 seconds, there's an increase all the way to 32 centimeters. From there, we see a decrease to after 8 seconds at 20. And then from 8 seconds to 12 seconds, we actually see the highest increase, which in this case would be around 34. So from there, we see once again a decrease at about 15 seconds. And then the last recorded probably would be at 18 seconds at 30 centimeters in this case. So let's go ahead and take a look at our features here, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at our features. So what we want to go ahead and find in this case, guys, we want to go ahead and find our y-intercept, our relative max and min, and the increasing and decreasing intervals. Once again, that's increasing and decreasing intervals here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our statements here. It says the water was at crest after 6 seconds. At crest would be that's probably the highest point it's going to reach, or one of the highest points. The surface descended between 12 and 15 seconds. At the beginning, the surface's height was 30 centimeters. So let's go ahead and check this out, guys. Let's go ahead and check this out. So whenever we're talking about the y-intercept, guys, we're actually talking about our starting point, you know, where it started. If we take a look at our graph in this case, we actually have our starting point at around 30 centimeters. And we do have one of the statements that mentions the 30 centimeters. So in this case, y-intercept could be matched with, at the beginning, the surface's height was 30 centimeters in height. So that's the first one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this here, guys. It says the water was at crest after 6 seconds. So once again, at crest means the highest or one of the highest. So let's go ahead and check this out. So at 6 seconds, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do that in red. At 6 seconds, it reached here. And in this case, that's actually one of the highest. It's not the highest, but one of the highest. And in this case, the relative max or min, that's what it represents. It's basically one of the highest points based on those that are around it. So in this case, I could say that the statement of the water was at crest after 6 seconds is matching with the relative max or min. All right. And in this case, this would leave the surface descending between 12 and 15 seconds with the increasing or decreasing intervals. But let's go ahead and check that out. So between 12 and 15 seconds, let me go ahead and do that in pink. If I do from 12 to 15 seconds, there was actually a decrease. And our keyword in this case, guys, is descending. So in this case, the increasing and decreasing function would be matching with this final statement. All right.